Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. It doesn't surprise me what's going on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Doesn't excuse me what's going. Oh man. Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. It does not surprise me what's going on with AJ because I've talked about this for the past few years, ever since I've been on YouTube. What part you guys don't understand that I keep telling you racism is global, and I'm about to further prove it. Now, it appears that since AJ did a about face and basically started speaking on racism, and I think, like I said, a lot of people was disturbed by what happened with George Floyd. And AJ basically came full circle. He was protesting. He was talking about Black Lives Matter, and he was talking about building up his community, in the UK. I guess the area of the UK he's from is a black area. And also, he basically was, standing up for his people. And basically, he was talking about the living conditions, I guess, in his area are different from where, other people may live at. Because they got some movies coming out where they was talking about a hood in the UK. And particularly the movie John Boyega played in called Attack the Block. He was from a urban area of the UK. So, um, AJ was very vocal. I heard what AJ said. I was like, yeah, that's cool. You know, but now people are turning on AJ saying they disappointed in him for, speaking up on these type of issues. And see, the thing is with white people, like I tell you, they cannot help themselves. They cannot help it. Even when they think they not being racist, they being racist, and they just can't come to grips with it. And I'm gonna get on Charles Barkley's ass in the next couple of videos. So don't worry about that. That video is coming too. You know, um, but I want to get back to the AJ. Uh, the people that attacking him or whites in the UK, because this is a global thing. There's a boxing channel. I think it's called Boxing Talk with Addy. He's a a a brother that's in the UK, and he exposed the racism in the UK. He said it is blatant out there. He said his mother got called the N word on a regular basis, but yet I used to get these Euro trash white fucks coming on my channel saying, racism is not tolerated in the UK and they don't practice racism. I was like, yeah, right. Which I never believed that anyway, because like I told you, white people hate for any black person to talk about race issues. As long as you don't bring race issues up, then white people be okay with you because they don't want to be reminded of, you know, what they've done to, in particularly black people, because also they have benefited from racism extremely. And I'm gonna tell you something, white people don't like change. They don't like to share anything. They don't like anybody to be equal to them. That's why it's called white supremacy, because they want to be supreme. They want to feel superior. They do not want black people to have more or equal to them, because it they lose their power, they lose their dominion, and they don't want to give up their power. They don't want to give up their white privilege. But like I said, your white privilege card is being declined. Okay, you're white because I'm white because I say so. Attitude, gone, because they've really been doing this for years. Trying to throw Obama in our face. And I just want to say Obama, like I said, Obama is a complete joke. Okay, he's a complete joke. This man is more worried about what Hispanics need to get and gay people and all that type of shit more than he does black people. So I never fuck with Obama, and I'm proud to say I'm glad I never voted for that nigga. ever. Okay? So just stop it. But for real, I get it all the time when white people come on here saying, well, I don't think it's about race, and it is about race, motherfucker. Oh, and from this day forward, anybody come on my channel when I'm talking about race issues and say, well, I don't think it's about race, your ass is automatically blocked. I don't care if you're black and say, well, I don't think it's about your ass is automatically blocked. Because at the end of the day, the message is going to get pushed forward of equality and possibly separation, but being equal. I think the new thing we need to do is we need to push for separation. It's proven being alongside them hasn't worked. We went backwards. It's a proven fact that integration was the worst thing that happened to black people. How come we don't have like a black town like they have a Chinatown? They may have an area where it's predominantly black, but why don't we literally have a black town? Okay, that's just real talk. And like I said, black people finna make some big moves. I am, and I'm not accepting no allies. It's all about black people. It ain't no black and brown shit, no black and Asian, no black and non-blacks. It's black, 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 blackity, blackity, black, black, black. You worry about what's going on in your community. For years, y'all sat up, y'all didn't do shit. Just the so-called allies. Asian people and Hispanic people don't treat black people no more different than white people do. Asians are extremely racist towards blacks. Hispanics, the lighter Hispanics, the white Hispanics, yeah, I said it, are extremely racist towards blacks. And even some of the ones that may have like a speckle of melanin in them are prejudiced towards blacks. I'm calling all y'all out. So don't try to align yourself and jump on the bandwagon. Let's fight as minorities. You know what I'm saying? Hold your own nuts. Like Tariq Nasheed said. Worry about y'all. Thanks, but no thanks. But for real, this is a ongoing thing. I get so tired of white people, in particularly trying to make black people feel guilty about speaking upon systematic racism. But like I said, they want us to be quiet. They love to have this mentality with black people. Well, don't say it's this until I say it's okay. Fuck you. For real. Fuck you. You know, they do this all the time. They love to tell us what we can be angry about, what not to be angry about, and you should do shit this way. No, 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 no. You don't control the narrative. Just step aside and let us do this. We got this. We got this. Okay? And I am in full support of AJ for what he's doing, because at the end of the day, we do need our own shit. And I'm going to talk about something that Master P said that was on point, because like I said, I think black people finally have seen we don't have no resources, we don't have no power, and we need to gain our power back. Now, the only thing that I'm worried about is if we do start to branch off and basically distance ourselves from you know who, that they gonna try to do stuff to us. Because at the end of the day, if we decide to separate ourselves, like have designated areas, designated cities where it's just maybe 95% of us, and we have to keep it from being colonized. Real talk. I know that sounds harsh, but we have to keep it from being co-opted and colonized. And it's going to be, unfortunately, some people that look like us that's going to be there to try to compromise us and co-opt us. But we have to be aware of them. And that's just real talk. You know, the thing is, if we do distance ourselves and separate ourselves from them, we have to worry about them like poisoning our water, poisoning our food, you know, trying to put diseases into our communities, send people to put diseases into our community. And, you know, we got to make sure everything is on point. But yeah, I have no problem with what AJ said. And like I said before, the day Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, like I said, all the white supremacists came out in drones talking about, yeah, the white fighter, but then they tell us don't make it about race. And nobody called them out, these so-called, oh, I don't tolerate racism, no from I don't tolerate no forms of racism. Yeah, right. The only people that have a problem with people talking about race is non-blacks. But then when somebody want to talk about racism and that's going on in the Hispanic community, the Asian community, just like you had all these Asians talking about, oh, people are being racist towards us. Oh, they're attacking us and blaming us for the coronavirus. Mm, like I said if people were doing that, that's not cool, and don't even participate in that. But then there wasn't none of these agents said anything about the racism that was being ensued on the black people in China, or how they going to Africa and trying to be racist towards black people. How the fuck you gonna open up a business and you a foreigner and you in a black area but you don't want to serve them? That take nerve. Get your ass up out of there. For real. If you don't want to serve the people in that community that look different from you, but you sure don't have no, for real. Get your ass up out of there. Get your ass up out of there. For real. Black people need to kick their asses out of there. But this needed to be said. People kill me. Just like you have a whole bunch of these YouTubers and shit that be trying to talk that shit. Oh man, they need to stop making things about race. Always trying to police people's channel. Just like just like that sorry ass motherfucker overseas in Taiwan. That dog rapist. And dude is a closet moist boy. Then you got the other one, the other dope fiend white boy that say he from Chicago, that ain't gonna bust a grape, that watch too many mob movies. That dude ain't gonna do shit. And I know you listen to people's videos, you ain't gonna do shit. For real. Open invitation. You want to come to Oakland? I'll pay for it. And I'ma stretch your ass. On my mama. I'ma stretch your ass. And we gonna film it. Open invitation. I'll pay for everything. Now, let's get back to the AJ situation. Shout out to AJ. But once again, I really want to get back to this too. Like I said, there's a lot of YouTubers that try to pull that shit too. And it's not just white ones, it's black ones too. You got one dude, like some failed boxer, who always got something negative to say about black channels. He miserable because he didn't make it as a boxer. He mad because the LDBC is popping. The LDBC been going on for 4 years, still popping. Still popping, bigger than ever, stronger than ever. We had our bumps on the roads. You know, there were people that, you know, was down with us. They decided to do their own thing. I wish them the best of luck. It's like I said, I don't have no hate towards anybody. They felt like, hey, the LDBC wasn't for them, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. This ain't for everybody. But yeah, real talk. I just want to send a salute to AJ, and it's all good, man. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.